Childish Charlie Productions. Started off with many, now I'm down to a select few. Where I'm sitting at, you probably won't block the view. No, my house no bigger than a closet room. Damn. My circle and my faith, that's what get me through. My thoughts be racing like the Indy 5. Talking to my girl about it day and night. She tell me about my daughter, man, I'm missing life. What I would give just to see her little eyes. Trials and tribulations got me thinking twice. I'm done going left, now I'm moving right. Crossing all the haters like AI back in 99. We're dancing to my blessings, touchdown, call it prime time. My circle smaller than a tightrope. 2 feet down on a tightrope. Y'all fall off on the tightrope. My fan be stronger than a tightrope. My circle smaller than a tightrope. 2 feet down on a tightrope. Y'all fall off on a tightrope. My fan be stronger than a tightrope. My brother got my back, yeah, from day one. His kids are like my kids, so I got 'em, son. If anything pops off, I'll be there to jump. Help 'em through life when they hit the speed bumps. Shout out to my cousin and my 2 best friends. Always by my side till the very end. We drive way jamming, making silly bets of falling out the chair for $2. Oh, what the heck? From standing in your wedding, bro, I'll never forget. Never. From crashing at your house when we got kicked out. Damn. Now we at your spot for them cookouts. And my cousin always answers without a doubt. So whatever they ask, I'll be heading out. Mess with them and you a damn clown. I turned into Rojo Jr. in the first round. You're going down, knocked out. My circle's smaller than a tightrope. 2 feet down on a tightrope. Y'all fall off on a tightrope. My fan be stronger than a tightrope. My circle's smaller than a tightrope. 2 feet down on a tightrope. Y'all fall off on a tightrope. My fan be stronger than a tightrope. My circle's smaller than a tightrope. My circle's smaller than a tightrope.
Yo, it's the Chop It Out Podcast, man. It's your boy, Hawk Life. And I got a good one for you today, which you just heard was My Circle by my special guest, Texas independent artist, Can2.
What's good, y'all? What's up, man? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Can too. If I can, you can too.
Huh? I like that. If I
Yeah.
can, you can too. Yeah.
Shit, that's man. To be real, bro, that's how I came up with my name. So like, my
Yeah.
my government name, my last name is Can too. And
Mm,
they used to tell me all the time in elementary, if I can, you can. Roberto can too. So I
yeah.
just, if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. Don't matter where you come from, your neighborhood, anything, what position you in. If you got the
Yeah.
mindset, if I can do it, trust me, you can do it. So you can.
Absolutely, man. I think there's a dope mindset. They have a dope concept. They have the just everything about it, man. I vibe with it, and that's kind of my motto every day. You know what I'm saying? God wouldn't put more on you than you can bear, so I feel like bear it all. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely dope to have you on. Listen to this music. Listen to the different styles. How you move in and out of styles in this music. Um, Starting with My Circle, tell me how that came about, how you came up with the name, and what's the background story behind it.
So the background around that story, my circle, man. Shit. A couple years ago, bro, I was locked up in the annex, right in Oasis County. Got caught up on some bullshit. I was in my fucking cell. At that time, COVID was heavy, so like it wasn't like there was a lot of gym pop. A lot of motherfucking peoples were just put in one room. You know, you doing solitary 23 hours a day, 1 hour out. So I was really in a room that was no bigger than a closet room, right? And I just kept thinking about the only people that would ever like I called to the outside that would really checking on me was my circle, man. You
Mm,
know, was my daughter like trying to find with me, or my girl, or my brother, my cousin, my 2 best friends. They besides my mom and dad, they're the only ones really fucking with me, calling my lawyers to see what's going on with the shit. And that's when I was in there, bro, and I got nothing to do, and I just got commissary, got the pen and the pad, and just kept writing and writing and writing and writing, and my circle came out in that bitch right there, man, and at the annex, J Dorm. So
yeah. That's crazy. Shout out because you had a feature on them. We're gonna shout him out. Shout out that it was directed by Swish Choreography.
Yeah,
So
man.
shout him out.
Shout out to him, bro. He a really amazing guy, man. He really cool dude. He got a vision on stuff. And then shout out to Childish Charlie. That's my producer. He back home with me at CC Corpus. You know, we from the same city. We connect. And that dude, somebody special too to be looking out for him. That dude's up and coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, Definitely, man. Like he said, man, support the up and coming artists. That's why I do this. I do this for the independent artists. I do this from the groundwork up. It don't matter your status. When you come on this show here, everybody's a star. Yeah, that's just the way we do it. You know what I'm saying? But just good music, I vibe to. I love good music. Music is the outlet that carries us all. I guarantee it. And I've learned that doing these interviews because we interview people from all over the world, so I understand now the connection of music and people. And that's you just when you get that type of love for it, it's it's inimitable. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
much love.
Yeah. So for you, how did you start making your music? Bring us into
So,
that.
man, I kind of started like anybody else back in the day, like in high school and stuff, man. So I grew up playing ball, right? You know,
Hmm.
so no different than the back of the bus or like you in the class back then with the pen and the pad, everybody just tapping and, you know, just doing beats. And I would just freestyle a lot. And one of my OGs, man, shout out to DJ Little King, man. Actually, he got a biopic coming out this Friday. So y'all check that shit out. That's just live. But he kept pushing me on and telling me, yo, keep doing you, bro. Let me get you on this shit. Let me put you in the right direction. And next thing you know, I was doing some mixtapes, and from mixtapes, you know, other people started hearing me, and then started trying doing shows and branching out and networking, South by Southwest, all that stuff. You know, going to all these festivals just to network and meet new people and just grind and vibe with them. You know, doing straight out of Texas and shit like that. But that's really how I started, and I always felt love for it. I felt like if I could take like 2 or 3 minutes to take you out your world and bring you into my world or into my space, and you forget about your problems, your bills, your girl, whatever, and you just, you know, you just happy in that music, I did my job. So that's what I really try to do because when I listen to music, that's what music does to me. So I just try to re-energizate that shit and give it back. And like I say, man, if I can, you can too, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, man. What are you from Texas, right?
I'm
And
from Texas.
I'm right next door. I'm from New Orleans, right?
Oh, okay. Right down the street, man. Yeah.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
down the street. And I know
Yeah.
when I came to Texas from I could tell you stories. They showed us mad love. You
Yeah,
know?
bro. Especially when Hurricane Katrina happened, bro. I remember y'all been
Absolutely.
my schools in flood, bro, and I was the first one to be like, "What's up, baby? Like, come on, let me show you how we get down over here," you know.
Yeah,
And that's mad. Look, yeah, I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas, right?
yeah,
I done lived in San Antonio, I done lived in Dallas, and I went to school to Texas A&M, right?
yeah,
And A&M ain't nothing but a kick and a skip it away right there, baby. We right there,
yeah.
you know. 3 4 hours, and I'm at the border. 2 more, and I'm in New Orleans, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's right there. Trust me. I fuck with me
Yeah,
some crawfish. It's crawfish season
yeah,
too, baby.
yeah. It's
Bro,
coffee season. I gotta
that's
get
why
some coffee.
you see my circle with the crawfish, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get some crawfish, man. Shoot them down, man. Check us out some crawfish, man. Guaranteed. But yeah, man, I know how music influenced me in New Orleans, our culture, our vibes. But there's a certain culture that only Texas has. And one of the things that draw me to Texas is the chopped and screwed. But
Oh,
how has
baby.
this influenced you musically?
Musically, man, that's what I grew up listening to.
Mm,
Right. So my very first album I ever bought was really a mixtape.
yeah,
Little Flip, right? Little Flip was my very first mixtape I ever bought. And man, ever since then, I just fell in love with the freestyle movement, the kingdom of free. Because you know, Lil Flip at the time was dedicated Freestyle King by DJ Screw, right?
mm,
I fell in love with DJ Screw. Then I fell in love with the fast pace of Zero and Trey.
yeah,
And then I fell in love with like Charlie Boy and how he sing with it and how he move with it, right? And then I fell in love with like DSR and Tom Tom up north in Dallas, like how
yeah,
they rock with it and do. And then when Chameleon there, like everybody else, Paul Wall wanted to do that. I mean, and even for a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, I was a Mike Jones fan too. I was like, who Mike Jones? Who Mike
Yeah,
Jones? Texas has a swag about us where it's like, it's kind of like right now how everybody on TikTok doing the Dougie, like, right? The Texas, like,
yeah,
right? Boy, it ain't no different than DJ Screw. He the originator. He the reason why we do this. He really implemented the first situation where independent artists can step up without going to the mainstream. Because before him, Houston was not the spot for music,
right.
right? You were going to Atlanta. You were going to California. You were going to New York to go record.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody thought go to Houston and let's go fuck with Screw.
yeah,
Independent artists. You didn't need a record label. You just needed the hustle, the mindset, and that's what I learned. I mean, from grinding the mixtapes, just putting out mixtapes on my own, going to the street, selling them $10 a pop, flipping it, coming back, making your own merch, flipping it. We all learned it from Screw. We all
mhm.
learned it from the SUC. And if anybody tells you different, they lying.
Absolutely. And if I tell me different, they lie. Straight up. So, we're gonna get back into the music. This one I like too. This a live
Yeah, that's that
freestyle.
live mic.
Yeah, live mic. We gonna tune in. I'm gonna let y'all listen because I don't want y'all to think y'all probably heard the first song and was like, what? Yeah. Second one, we gonna keep it going. Gonna let you know he for real, for real.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
sleep. Don't not sleep.
Do not, bro. Do not sleep on
I'm
this.
saying I'ma be the new trend. Getting higher than the motherfucking roof vent. Fuck a record deal, keep it 2 cents. I don't need your help, bitch. I got the blueprint. You a loose end, I'ma be the new trend. Getting higher than the motherfucking roof vent. Fuck a record deal, keep it 2 cents. I don't need your help, bitch. I got the blueprint. Blueprint and the whole crew with it. Now the haters fucking flocking like loose pigeons, but we slipping and sliding like loose women. I'm a loser with the stash, I ain't losing it. Yo, pass out like another pack, and I'm sitting down piling up another stack. Don't go back, that's a no jack. And I'm married to the game, I don't want to back. No big skirt like Kodak. Pick a rope, alley you don't go there. And this ball bat's filled with green crack. So loud that the blind can't see that. No man gonna stop so mean, man. Yo, buzz is small like weed, man. Took a look, I don't want to smoke your weed, man. And what you sipping out, it ain't lean, man. Bitch, it ain't lean. I'ma be the new trend. Getting higher than the motherfucking roof vent. Fuck a record deal, keep it 2 cents. Dudes from my city don't make no mistake. I don't spit on the track, I just hop on the vein. They pushing my name like they moving some weight. The buzz has been crazy, I cannot explain. My words are some bullets, I'm making it spray. Gone up the drink and I'm gone up the haze. Dripping on stage like some candy paint while repping my hood in the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
Every dribble, every pass, every when you sign up.
You a loose end, I'ma be the new trend. Getting higher than the motherfucking roof vent. Fuck a record deal, keep it 2 cents.
Fuck a record deal. Keep it 2 cents. Hey, one thing I do preach on them a lot. I tell these youngsters, I'm like, I don't just want to give them the music. I'm gonna give them a little bit of game. So I be telling them to stay independent and how important it is to stay independent. So
Hell yeah.
from your point of view, how important it is for you
All
to
right.
stay independent.
Check this out. A lot of people gonna be mad at me for this, bro. Cause I'm gonna give
Mm,
out some real free game. And if you ain't paying attention, I'm sorry. You listed, you missed it. I don't know what to tell you.
mm,
Before you do anything as an independent artist, straight up, don't pay attention to that bullshit. United Masters, they don't take your rights. Don't pay attention to the distro kid. They're gonna do their shit. They all taking money from you. You want to keep your money. You want to be legit. Look, go get you an ASCAP. Go get
mm,
you a BMI.
mm,
You know what them two things are? If you don't, look that shit up. Once you get it, register your music before you even put it out. Go through your systems and register it. Anytime you pay to play, well, shit, now you can recoup that because you go back to ASCAP or BMI and tell them I did a song because I already registered it, I performed it because you have performing rights. If you
mm,
don't know nothing about this, go look it up, bro. I can't give you no more game than that. That's a lot of free game right there. I swear to God, you can go from spending $1,200 on the track,
mm,
doing what I just told you, and
mm,
recouping at least 5K back in 1 year.
mm.
It's a long time to recoup. Don't get it twisted. This is a money longevity game in the music industry. It's like real estate. Okay, you got to understand this shit don't turn out. If you want that turnout money, go get a record deal and go get burnt out.
Mm.
This is how record labels make money and how they make money off you. Get you an
Mm.
ASCAP, get you a BMI, one of the two. If you don't know what it is, look it up, educate yourself, but do that as an independent artist, and
Mm.
nobody can steal shit from you. That's like
Mm.
copyright. ASCAP is the American Society of Composers, Artists, and Publishers, which
Mm.
means if you register your shit, and let's say 10 years from now, somebody picks it up for a commercial or something, you gonna get money on that. You gonna get all that. That's why all these artists that blow up, they find out somebody trying to sue them because of 10 years ago, because they did their shit legit. And
Mm.
that is the best game I can give to any independent artist. Don't be believing United Masters is gonna give you all these rights. Nah, man, they're giving you a portion. You got performance rights,
Mm.
publishing rights, streaming rights. Bro, don't even get me started, bro. Go learn your shit before you master this. Come on, that's real game.
Yeah, be a student of the game. You know what I mean? Go learn it,
And
man.
that shit took, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that took me like 5 years to learn that shit. That
Yeah.
shit did not come easy. I had to learn from going to shows, doing shows, meeting people, artists telling me like, bro, this is what you need to do if you're gonna keep doing your grind like this. And I
Yeah.
promise you, like, you might not make a lot of money, dog. You might pay that $300 to go perform on some stage, but you report it, and let's say there's 10,000 people that saw you. Shit, I bet you get almost those $300 back.
Absolutely.
It's just it's a business.
Mm.
Treat the trap game like you treat the fucking music game. Treat the taco game like you treat the music game. It's all a business. So
Mm.
that's my biggest thing to all young artists. Really learn and how to monetize on your name. Fucking man, ASCAP, BMI, Google it, look it out, bro. For real. That's free game. And I swear to God, they're gonna hate me for that.
Free game. I hope y'all was listening. I hope y'all learned.
For real.
I hope y'all learned something today. Um, Back to this song, man. This freestyle, how it came about. The scenery is nice. You know what I'm saying? So,
A&M,
like, yeah,
that Texas A&M right there in the background.
yeah.
I got another one. I got
Yeah.
another live mic dropping tomorrow. Um,
Okay.
and there's gonna be another version of A&M in the background, but a little blurry so I don't get copywritten and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But man, like I said, what artists today influence you musically?
Like as of right now, or like who hot right now, or like just overall?
Just overall.
Just overall, man. On the real, man, I love everything. So like, my dad is an old school cat, so like he's a lot of '60s and '70s type cat. My
Mm.
sister's a lot of '80s, '90s type rock, so I got influence with that. But man, I love a lot of Big Crit, a lot of like Big L. You know, you can't forget Tupac, can't forget Biggie. But I'm from Corpus Christi, so that's Selena, that's Flatline, right?
Mm.
All of Texas, which has all been screw, all slow. But don't forget about 8 Ball and MJG, Little Boosie, Webby. You know, can't forget anybody with the bounce, the 504 boys back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in elementary school, like, who the who? You know, like, that's what it
Yeah.
was, boy. You know, like Trick Daddy back in Miami, fucking Trina. You know, when they were just like, before drill music even came out,
Normal to it.
bounce to it. You
That's
know,
why we say fuck the law.
Yeah.
I was up in our favorite that bullshit. That's
I
why.
just bro, everybody that really been influenced. But right now, I really like how J. Cole pushing stuff. I like how Kendrick pushes stuff. I'm a big fan of Jordan Lucas.
Yeah.
Jordan Lucas and his words, bro. Bro, I really fuck with that.
Yeah.
You know, like I love all music, man. If it touched me spiritually, if I can hear it and it somehow brings me to a point in time that I can remember a memory, I'ma fuck with it.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's rock and roll, rap, country, classic rock, anything. Because everything makes music, you know? And that's one thing I feel like Post Malone gets a lot of shit for because he
Yeah.
likes so much like Nirvana and shit like that. But you got to
Yeah.
remember where he picked that from up. He picked that up from old school, which is like Elvis. Who Elvis picked that shit up from? Elvis didn't pick it up from nobody. He put it from the olds of Mexicans, the blacks, and everything. He brought it back into the circle. You know,
Mm.
remember, like In My Ghetto from Elvis, one of the strongest songs that's ever been put out, right? Talking about
Yeah.
struggles, real life shit. It just
Yeah.
transformed in different music and different genres, and I fuck with it.
Absolutely. Music is one of them things that just I don't know. I think it's a release at times. It's an escape.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? What does music mean to you?
Music means it's a chance to breathe.
Mm,
It's a chance to let go.
mm.
It's kind of like you and me when we hit the blunt, and you and me when we something. Like I inhale that and I let it go, but I feel that relief. That
Yeah,
stress is gone.
yeah,
Some of people's favorite movies do that to us. Some of our
yeah,
songs do that to us. There's a reason why when we have a wedding, you have a wedding song. You know why? Because that one song is that powerful.
yeah,
And you're going to remember that for the rest of your life.
yeah. Remember
So
that?
it go hand in hand.
Yeah, definitely. We about to tune into some more music, man. It's been such a dope interview. If you just tuning in, though, if you just tuning in, you missed some lot of free game. I hope you go back and review it and get that free game.
Free game, but
Um, yeah,
most
definitely.
watch for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't.
Uh, uh, I know you have some links with a lot of guys in Texas. Um, and how has that been? How has that experience been helping you grow as an artist? You know?
It's been good as an artist because I get to see how they do their music, how we
Yeah,
can both collab in the studio,
yeah,
how like what's his process? Well, this is my
yeah,
process. Well, let's see if I can learn something, pick something from him, you know.
yeah,
And that's networking. That's just entertaining. That's in learning and just engaging and just going with shit. And
yeah,
I've been loving, bro. I mean, I done seen some people that are just punchline artists. I done
yeah,
seen some people that let's take time, talk about it, and then write it. I done seen some people say like, fuck it, let's just go in there and just do what we got to do, you know. Which all is good, all is great. It don't matter, but everybody different. It's just what vibe you got with that time. It's how you feeling at that time, and you just gotta fucks with it. And that is music, because music ain't always gonna be one way. It
yeah.
comes in forms and variations. So if you can't be no Rubik's cube, you ain't in this game.
Exactly. Has to be flexible. Man. Learn this game and giving you our game. I don't. Y'all gotta. I don't know what to tell y'all. Uh, we'll get back into the music, man. What we have for y'all is What's Poppin' remix,
Oh yeah,
freestyle.
yeah, man. So I'm gonna give you some insight before you play this.
Mm,
There was a boy out there, boy. And we used to fuck with each other heavy.
yeah,
Dude decided to split his ways. I was
yeah.
cool. Found out he was talking shit on the stream. So I done made a
Okay.
fucking interview and I didn't. That's where this came.
Uh-oh. Was by now. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that says it all. I think I'm gonna just
Yeah.
let the song do the talk. Mm-hmm. Let's,
Look, who do you to go? I got tired of everybody asking me what the fuck happened. So I'm gonna talk about it once and only once. Don't ask me again.
mm,
I got tired, I got tired, I got tired of people. I got tired, I got tired, I got tired of people. I got tired, I got tired, I got tired of people. What happened? You know. I got tired, I got tired, I got tired of people. I got tired, I got tired, I got tired of people. Ask what happened? Who are you? What happened? All I heard was happened. The crew broke up, that tragedy. I disappeared like magic, didn't even count, just gone with an asterisk. Calling my mother again, back on the fun again, back on my funds again. Send a couple shots and they all wanna run again. Call it the run again. I'm not your partner, man. I'm that other man. I'm not your broski. We're not homies. You did what you did, and the shit was just phony. Shit make face like a goddamn nosebleed. Where can they find you? The goddamn nosebleed. Trick my trick on the goddamn flow. See, don't mind me. Sitting on my beamer, I don't need a proceed. Oh, you told me, dude, on my nose. Stack that brain, I'm spitting on the whole seat. I'm like, what's poppin'? Switch the hustle up. Your boy got options. Cocaine white, X5. What a rock. Right. Don't ask again. So it's normal to us.
mm. Hey, that was hard.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
was
that.
good about that. That was hard. I enjoyed it. It was hard. Fuck Jesus. Anyhow, who are who would you say would be the top five artists in your playlist today?
Man, damn, bro. On the real,
Yeah. I stumble out on with that one. They be like, that's hard. It's a lot to choose from.
it's not. It's going crazy because I'm gonna say these. I'm gonna say these two rappers. It's not because I pick one or the other one. It's just because they've been going back and forth so heavy, and I've been fucking with it. Right now, Lil Durk and NBA been on the top. Right, just because they
Right,
go back. I don't pick no one side because I fuck with
right,
both heavy. Right, I got
right.
family in the shy. Don't.
Yeah.
I got family in the shy. Right,
Yeah.
but and I got family over there in Indiana, bro. You know what's up, Gary, Indiana, Indiana. What's up? But um them two right now because man I know what they doing, you know, they doing it's entertainment shit, it's all that shit, but at the same time they both killing, right?
Yeah.
um Joyner Lucas on top, J.
Yeah.
Cole, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, I never stray away from Big Crit. I never stray
Hmm.
away from Big Crit, bro. Even though he Mississippi, he from Texas, you
Yeah,
know.
you gotta take
And
the vibe.
man, I never stray away from him. And right now, say they just always have you in my rotation right now. Um, yeah,
Yeah, definitely. What do you want your fans to take from the music that you make?
man, I want you to take whatever I put out is me putting myself out there. It's really my world, my visions, everything I do, everything I say that happened. It's because either I seen it, I done it, I've been in it, and that's why I want to talk about it because one day I don't know what's gonna happen 5 years from now. I might not be here
Right.
on some real shit.
Yeah.
I hope one day my daughter can go back and listen to my music and realize this is who her daddy was, or my cousins, or my nieces, or my nephews, or my mom and my dad. They ever want to remember me. You know, they can come back and listen to this shit and they feel my soul, feel me. So that's why I give it all out. Uh,
Hmm.
so that's why, and don't get it twisted. Like I am a rapper, I'm not a trapper. All
Right.
right. I'm gonna get that shit straight because a lot of people say you're a rapper. All of a sudden they ask you for drugs. No, I'm a rapper, not a trapper. Don't get it twisted. All right.
Right.
All right. I ain't nothing but a poet that can do it in a hip hop beat.
Yeah.
Don't mean I won't bitch slap your shit out of you. But
Yeah.
I'm a rapper, not a trapper. Right?
Yeah.
We from Texas. We kill if you
Yeah.
land on our shit. We don't
Yeah.
gotta be a drug dealer to kill somebody around here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm just a rapper, not a trapper. And I try to project that in my music as hard as possible. That why I'm always telling people like it ain't like you ain't got to be like just because you from a bad situation or a bad neighborhood, you ain't got to be a drug dealer. You could be the smart dude on the block helping the drug dealers get through homework. You think they gonna let you get fucked with? No. You the ones helping them pass through high school so the teachers ain't fucking with so they could go back and do their shit on their block.
Right.
Bro, they gonna say don't touch little bro. Little bro good. He done help me. Bro, no. Like you ain't got just because you come from a bad situation don't mean you got to stick to that normal generalization of what that shit is.
Mm.
Learn how to survive, learn how to move, learn how to be friends, learn how to navigate, learn how to open your mind. Because we all live in this situation where we don't live in this one block radius anymore. We can get into a phone and I can talk to somebody from Louisiana. I can talk to somebody from anywhere else and I can see a whole different perspective. So
Absolutely.
remember that shit. There's more than your block.
Yeah.
And remember, it ain't always worth dying for, bro. Just man, you got a family. We all got a family. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a rapper, not a trapper, and I try to tell people that.
It's real life shit he's saying. Real life shit. It's more than your neighborhood.
Hmm.
I'm from New Orleans, but I didn't been outside. I've been in Atlanta. I've been to Texas. I've been to South Carolina. I've made a few new moves, and I seen how those neighborhoods are different. You know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah,
how they come together as a unit and help each other become big. I see
yeah,
how New York do it. I see
yeah,
how Atlanta do it. I see how Texas do it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I know how it is in other states. Go outside your city. You might become more successful than staying in it.
Exactly. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like as much as I love Corpus Christi, and I fuck with Corpus Christi heavy. I'm 361 to the death of me. Southside all day. Crest Montana represent.
Yeah.
I get more love outside of Texas than I do in Texas.
Yeah,
You look at my Spotify, you look at my artist numbers last year, bro. One song, My Circle. I only put out one song last year. At the end of the second quarter.
yeah,
Over 15,800 streams, hours on
yeah,
one song, right? All that shit
mm,
coming out of Arizona, Colorado, New York, Buffalo, everywhere else. Fourth one on that list is Texas.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
sometimes you got to get out of your spot to get love before you actually have to come home and before they show you love. And that's some real shit and that's some fake shit at the same time. But at the same
yeah,
time, that's what it is.
yeah. Hey, that's what it is. The hard knock life. You gotta be a step ahead. It's the art of war, in this game
But
for
that's
real.
just,
Yeah. So you just gotta know you gotta be 5 steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? Keep them
yeah.
guessing. Now, with that being said, man, it's a dope interview. Dope. Tell the people first of all. Tell people where they can find you at.
Man, you can follow me on Instagram, Can2, at Can2, CAN, the number 2, MF. You can find me on Snapchat. Fuck me, it's a free public chat. I let everybody see it, man. At CAN, the number 2, BRT. You can also get at me on YouTube, just Can2, CAN, the number 2. Go ahead and do that live mic. After that, it's going to pop out tomorrow. I got another video dropping. You can catch the one that I did last year. Both of them are going here. They're going hard. I got another song flight coming out at the end of the year. At the end of the year, we got EP, and then I got a song with Peso Peso coming out here in a couple months. So,
Oh,
I mean, I'm doing a lot of stuff, man. It's just all over. It's just happening. We just got done doing spring break, so spring break was fun. Shout out here to College Station. Shout out to South Padre. Shout out to Corpus Christi. Shout out to everybody that did it big back home. Did it at South by Southwest. All Texas independent artists raise up. Just show love. Let's get together. Let's unite. Let's make it happen.
what he said. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's been a dope interview. I learned a lot of shit today because I always like to learn and get more and more knowledge so I can share it. That's the
Yeah.
gift of knowledge to share it. And I'm telling you, this was a good interview, and I hope y'all opened your eyes. I hope y'all got your ears open, and I heard y'all. Hope y'all was taking notes, cause game don't come like this for free.
For real.
Ask Wallow and Gilly. It costs $1 million worth of game. That's all I can tell you. Shout out to them over at the $1 million worth of game, Gilly and Wallow. But what I'm saying is, man, sponge this game up, man, cause it ain't gonna come always. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. It took me a long time to learn this much, man. If you could pick this all up in just this interview, you already 5 years ahead in advance. I promise you.
Already, man. Before we get out here, they know me to be the freestyle guy. I like the freestyle, so I gotta kick y'all off a dope freestyle before we get
Okay,
out here.
okay, okay. I'm
And
gonna
then
get up. I got my little daughter out here running around, so I'm gonna stand up and move with you. But I got you. Let's go.
yeah, and if my guests want to join in, you're welcome to, man. It's about to be a dope freestyle. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. No
Hold on,
beat.
real quick, bro. Hold on, real quick. I haven't. Hold on, real quick.
That's right,
What's
man.
good?
Yeah,
What's good, bro?
it's good, man.
Hello.
Hello?
You got him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There you get straight for.
Are you
Yeah,
straight?
man. Like, comment, subscribe, man.
Yeah.
If, like I
Definitely
said,
like, comment, subscribe.
if you just
Share that
tuned
shit
in,
too while you at it.
yeah, share that shit. If you just tuned in, you missed a lot. Go back, rewind, watch it again. Get this free
Yeah.
game because it's free game for everybody. And Can Two.
Yes,
My
sir.
my guess is Can Two, independent artist from Corpus Christi, Texas. They're in the building. And let me tell you, he had some dope ass shit. So if y'all missed it, go back, go watch it. you're sleeping under a rock if you don't know who he is at this point. So I'm gonna just tell you. Now, you know, before we get out here, since you came at the end, before we get out of here, we're gonna kick it off with a dope freestyle. You know what
Let's
I'm
get it.
saying? Yeah, my guest won't join in. He welcome. I had to reiterate that. Now let's go back into this. Listen. I got balls for days. I'm in my head. I'm in a craze. See, I gotta tell him move out the way. I ain't phased by nothing. I'm moving. I got the curious life of Benjamin Button. All of a sudden, I'm lost. I'm lost. I know to be the boss, take a coast. I floss, boss up, but don't need the top. I'm the cream of the crop. I shop at the pops, the moms and the pops. When I see the ops, I got the drops, but I ain't hating no perpetrating. I'm slating you. Yeah, y'all know.
Hmm. Look,
Yeah.
well, let me grab it really quick and bring it back and bring it tight. And I'm gonna tell about the audience and what we did tonight. We about to talk a lot of gaming, about to pull it about the life. And if you really pay attention, take a poke tonight, because I go get your notes and get your pad and write it down, and you can understand what I am saying now is going down. I'm the one that's going to tell you how to really get it through. If you really got a problem, you need to really work it through. It don't matter what's in your mind and what's your problem in life. Think about what you really got in life. If you got a mom, and if you got a dad, and if you got a brother, and if you got a friend, they're the ones that got your back and gonna hold you to the end. Yes, I promise they gonna hold your hand and hold you to a quit. Ain't nobody getting back, and ain't nobody thinking it. Don't ever think about that other fucking bitch. Don't think how she did you wrong and how she did that other dick. Just think how you gonna move to something that's big. Think how you gonna get other better shit. And think about how you gonna tell her, fuck this. She gonna see you on top in life. See you with the car looking right and nice. See you with the bra that's the model type. And look back at the bitch saying, fuck me, right?
Yeah. Chop it up the podcast. It's your boy Hog Life. Once again, special thank you to my guest King 2.
Man, I
King
appreciate
2.
it, bro.
Yeah, man, Texas in the motherfucking building. Like I said, they showed us mad
Already.
love doing Katrina, man. Everything they laid out the spread for us, man. It was love, man. But I tell you, man. So I couldn't. This interview for me is everything for me, man. To give back to Texas in this way, man. So shout out to everybody out there, man, that's tuned in, man. When you do get to tune into this, man. Shout out to y'all, man. It's Chop It Up Podcast. Chop, chop,
Shit,
chop.
chop, baby.